Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. And today's video, we'll be continuing what of the movies and filler were canon. And no other further introductions, we can begin. We start off with Vegeta waking up in a bed. He doesn't know where he is. The last thing he remembers is that he just killed that turtleless guy, then that bald dwarf cut off his tail as he passed out. But as he's thinking this, someone walks in the room. Goku enters the room and tells Vegeta that in that fight with Turles, he saw good in Vegeta, but he still considers him a bad guy, so he'll give him a little test. They found a planet that might have some Dragon on it, and since he can't just leave Vegeta on Earth to do what he likes, they'll bring him along, and if he behaves himself, they'll spare him. An angry Vegeta reluctantly agrees as he puts on a new set of armor made to him by Bulma. On the way to Namek, Goku and Vegeta train extensively in the gravity chamber. Krillin and Gohan also join him sometimes. While that's going on, Tien, Chaozu, Yamcha and Piccolo all arrive to King Head's planet to train, and they all meet Bardock. Bardock's happy. Finally, he has new training partners. He shoots people to be powerful warriors. But while they're training one day, he gets a weird, familiar feeling. Oh no, he's having one of those future visions. Bardock screams as he seemingly teleports somewhere. Where is he? He's on a seemingly destroyed planet. He desperately starting to see where he is, but then he sees two people fighting. Wait, is that Kakarot? Why does he look so weird? And he's fighting Frieza of all people? But before Bardock can even realise what's happening, he's teleported to the other side of the planet as he sees two more people fighting. Wait, that's Piccolo, and he's using the Kaioken, and he's fighting some unknown person. Bardock's vision ends, and he is just shocked. Kakarot was fighting Frieza of all people. That's amazing. But the other thing he saw, Piccolo fighting someone that looks like Frieza. Is that King Cold? He doesn't know, but what he does know, Piccolo's going to have to get stronger. A lot stronger. Piccolo's meditating by himself, but then he's suddenly interrupted as Bardock begins dragging him away. Piccolo asks Bardock what the hell he's doing. Bardock says to Piccolo that he's had a future vision, and if that vision is true, then Piccolo needs to do a lot better training than just sitting around. The group has just arrived to Namek, and you know what that means? Power level time. Goku is at a power level 150,000, 3 million of Kaioken times 20, Vegeta is at 140,000, Gohan at 80,000, and Krillin at 70,000. The group arrives to Namek and see a village being terrorized by Frieza and his men. Before they can think of a plan to attack, Vegeta launches a massive Galgon towards Zarbon and Dodoria. Before the two can react, they had turned into ash. Damn Vegeta, he gave away the element surprise, but there's no time to learn now. Goku powers on the Kaioken times 4 to combat the Emperor. Frieza's enraged. Vegeta's been missing for weeks, and he just comes out of nowhere and kills his two strongest soldiers. But before he can kill Vegeta, he has to fight Goku that's charging right towards him. The two begin going blow for blow as Frieza reinforces his second form, in which Goku uses Kaioken times 10 response. But before the two can fight again, Krillin goes in between two of them and launches a sword fire towards Frieza and drags Goku away. Frieza's confused. He doesn't know who that guy is, but all he knows, he's strong. Goku asks Krillin why he did that. Krillin says that since there are several soldiers around there, they could just easily jump to Goku and kill him. And now that Frieza is aware that there's several strong people on his planet, he might just send in more soldiers. Eventually we play it like normal. Krillin and Gohan still go to Guru's place and get the potential unlocked. The Ginyu Force will still arrive, but the group's able to handle it much easier than Canon. But Goku will still get his body swapped and the whole thing goes on like usual. Frieza's very angry right now. Not only is his entire Ginyu Force killed, but every village he goes to, there's no Dragon Balls there. But that anger quickly turns into fear and confusion as a familiar looking ship ascends from the sky and lands in front of him. Out of the ship comes a group of 3 powerful people, and a voice inside the ship tells them to go find the Dragon Balls. A few seconds later, someone calls out the ship that Frieza knows all too well. Cooler has finally made his entrance. Frieza, knowing what's about to happen, has already transformed into his final form. The group summons Purunga and asks for 2 wishes. One of them is to revive Piccolo, the other one is to bring him to Namek. Before they can make their last wish, a ship ascends from the sky, and out that ship comes thousands of soldiers that apprehend our heroes. When our heroes are successfully apprehended, a Namekian walks off the ship and says in Namekian language to Purunga, he wishes to be young again. This Namekian, who we know as Lord Slug, turns to the group and says that now that he is young, he is truly unstoppable. But as he says this, a group of people arrive to the scene. Kuro's armored squadron arrives to the scene, and they say that Lord Kuro will not be happy that they wish his precious wish, as they then go to war with Lord Slug's army. While that's going on, the two brothers Frieza and Kuro are in an intense fight. Kuro knows he can end this fight any moment with his 5th form. He wants to enjoy this moment while it lasts. Out of the corner of their eye, over the horizon, they see Purunga there, and a few seconds later, he disappears. This enrages the two. Both the wish for immortality has just been robbed from them. But after a few seconds, Kuro turns to Frieza and says, how would they set this stubborn rivalry aside for a bit so they can kill these pests? Frieza says fine, but after these pests are killed, Kuro is going to die by his hand. The battle between the Lord Slug's army and Cooler's armored squadron destroys the entire planet, but in the end, only one person is left alive. Salazar, thinking everyone's dead, plans to report back to Lord Cooler, but then Lord Slug's arm goes right through Salazar, killing him. Vegeta weakly stands up, trying to make one more stand against Lord Slug, even though he knows it's a losing battle. But then, something happens that surprises both of them. Two death beams pierce right through Lord Slug's chest as he then falls into the magma. Frieza and Cooler just arrive to the scene, and after seeing that no one's around, they plan to finish off Vegeta. But before they can, two people interrupt them. A newly healed Goku and a revived Piccolo arrive to the scene to fight the two emperors. They all stay at each other for a bit, and the first one to make a move is Goku, who pulls on the Kaioken 1020 and lands a massive right hook on Frieza as the two begin their rematch. A weakened Nail, who is barely alive, goes to Piccolo and tells him the only way they can stop the two tyrants is if they perform the Mecha fusion. Piccolo reluctantly agrees as Nail is fused into him. Piccolo powers up in the Kaioken 1070 to fight Cooler, and in the process, Cooler powers up into his final form. Goku was able to hold off Frieza well for a bit, until Frieza powers up to 100% and begins to overpower Goku, but as the two are fighting, a disc flies through in between them, and barely misses Frieza. They turn around and see Krillin has tried to launch a destructive disc at Frieza to cut him in half, and enraged Frieza launches a full power blast at Krillin, killing him. An enraged Goku begins to twitch in anger as he lets out a primal scream as he becomes a Super Saiyan. An enraged Gohan also wants to help, but Goku tells Gohan to go get Vegeta and Bulma off the planet immediately as things are about to get messy. This fight is now completely one-sided as Goku is in almost double Frieza's strength. Frieza tries to end Goku quickly by using the Ice Death Slicer to cut him in half, but Goku dodges the attack as he launches a massive Kamehameha towards Frieza, disintegrating him. Oh my god, that actually just happened. Bardock, who's been watching a total fight go down, is just lost for words. Kakarot became a Super Saiyan and defeated Frieza. Alongside him is Genie, who begins to cheer in joy. In hell, Raditz, along with the whole Saiyan race, witnesses Goku kill Frieza, and Raditz got to admit, he's pretty proud of his brother. On the other side of the planet, Piccolo's been fighting Cooler for a long time, and Cooler has the slight advantage over Piccolo, so Piccolo only has a one-shot of defeating Cooler. Piccolo propels him the Kaioken 1020 as he launches a massive Masenko towards Cooler. Cooler is launched into the lava and is seemingly killed. Goku and Piccolo meet up as the two desperately fly around the planet trying to find a way off. They eventually stumble on the Ginyu Force's pods as they climb in and blast off. But before they can leave, Cooler emerges from the lava as he tries to make one more attempt to stop them by trying to launch a blast at them, but before he can, someone then grabs him. Lord Slug, now in his giant Namekian form, says that if he's going to die, then he's going to take some of them with him. Cooler calls him an idiot as he tries desperately to get him out of his grip, but his efforts are useless as planet Namek explodes. Goku and Piccolo are heavily injured in a spaceport heading to an unknown location, but they don't care. They just glad that they won the fight against Frieza and Cooler, but unknown to them, they're not the only one who survived the explosion of planet Namek. And this ends the Frieza saga, is where we'll leave off for now.